children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward! Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate. No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Lower. You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Thanks. What do you want from me? On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
No hard feelings. Gods, deliver me.
Shoes? Well, where are my boots? You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Let me out, you bunch of...
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Didn't kill me, too.
Why, hello.
How long until Roland
Fidge isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness there isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Sorry, I must say, though, are you all right? I once had a fella. The wife was none too. But worry not. My point, what is it, Petal? What's wrong?
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along. Her eye...
You poor... I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... I've collected. You'll have to stop. Let me mark it on your map. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and... Hey, bother. Be careful.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. As you wish. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you defused the way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you. I was being quite sincere, I assure. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown... You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Please, have mercy.
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
Please, quite a troll. You're an idiot.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
To die.
Again. Swing and swing and parry. And again.
These tieflings prove fragile. I have a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I fail to see the distinction.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel K'Choki, and
And my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Hang on, Ed. You're going to be all right.
He's so pale.
Stop it! You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sazza. Curious.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
Owlbear tracks.
This is
Its
it.
nest must be nearby.
Bloody head. I wish he'd...
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness. The beast shrinks back, feathers quivering.
Battle of wits.
Need to stay focused.
The lance board is set.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
It hurts.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
At least the cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've...
Mercy.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We could speak to Ethel. Though I'm not keen to trust her, I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind. I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance. I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head. Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Oblivious to your presence, the cub continues to gorge himself on his dead mother.
We survived! I can't believe we survived! Sir, what now? We were sent to look for fugitives. Some survivors from a crashed ship a ways west along the quay on Thar. The Absolute wants them found. One way or another. What? You? But that means I have to stop you. For the Absolute.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
You feel the You feel the The beast shrinks back, feathers.
So much for peace.
Talk to me.
What now?
Can't afford to let up. Swift and lethal. Taste my fury.
I won't give in.
To focus.
Cub looks from you. A single strike will end his suffering. You watch, speechless.
That? I know that look. You're wondering why It's just something quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it all positive. You can trust me on that. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We could speak to Ethel, though I'm not keen to trust her. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind. I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head. Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
We survived! I can't believe we survived! Sir, what now? We were sent to look for fugitives. Some survivors from a crashed ship a ways west along the Keon Thar. The Absolute wants them found. One way or another. Stronghold, right. Ed said something about the goblins. Bry will know the way. Thank you, true soul.
Seluna statue in a stinking cave.
Thing one wizard sealed this chest. Wasn't an amateur either.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
No time to dally. Take your...
No one back home will ever believe this.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
How would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder? Or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Best be on my way.
Beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood. You hear what comes next before you see the sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. Her belly splits like a rotten fruit, birthing a frenzy of claws and fangs.
Heading there.
Blood comes easy these days.
Time to strike. I will not know failure.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
beast reeks. You hear what comes next before you see. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena.
No one's stopped me yet. Of course. Nothing will stand in my way.
I'm ready. Have to keep going.
Can't even catch my breath.
What should I do?
Never a dull moment. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Let's finish this. I am fury. I am death.
choice but to keep going.
Will protect me. Time to strike.
Survival is all that matters.
What's the plan? I will ascend.
I cannot die. Please help me. May the dice roll in my favor.
Can't give up.
Take me.
I am fury. I am death.
A little help, please.
It's healing.
The beast reeks of brimstone, and you hear what comes. You watch with cold realization. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas. You learned us was alive.
Attacking's the best defense.
Still on my feet. Something good here, I hope.
Got to keep fighting.
go from here?
Need to act fast.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's end this. Down with you.
The place is overrun with gnolls.
Let them come. We will rip them from top to tail. My eyes grow heavy. Best to make camp. Speak.
Something the matter? Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit, besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals, bulls, deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. It's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
What's this? What's happening?
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering memories. At their heart, you see dark eyes commanding you to feed. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat. The only thing your master lets you eat.
Yes. Yes, I ate whatever disgusting vermin my master picked. So you can see why I'm slow to trust you. But I do trust you. And you can trust me. Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal. No. I'll go and find some... See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill. You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Morning. Well, I hope there are no bad feelings. And you're lucky I'm not a true vampire. Alas, I'm just a spawn. Or, oh no, I should be cinders in this light. Someone, or standing in the sun. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. I'm just glad you're... Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of...
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
What's up, motherfucker? Hello?
Muted, my bad. What's
I
poppin'?
was like, why did I just join a fucking fire-ass party?
Yeah, I just found out we have a vampire on our team.
Oh yeah, Starion?
Yeah, I fucking went to go rest. I fucking quick saved because I saw feet. I was like, oh motherfucker, someone's about to fucking, I'm about to kill someone right here. Turns out this motherfucker's a vampire and he's like, can I have your blood? I was like, fuck no, leave me alone.
I just want a little cage, come on.
And then I got a dog. I found a dog.
You got the dog? I don't even know where that dog is at. I know it's in the Act 1.